Hey guys, it's Erica and welcome back to my channel. It's currently 11:47 p.m. and I am bored out of my mind, so I thought that I would come here and talk to you guys about what's going on in my life and everything like that. I'm definitely in better spirits now and happy to be talking to you guys. Like I said, I hope you guys are having a blessed day. Make sure to tell me what's going on with you guys down below in the comment section. But yeah, so I was scrolling through YouTube videos. You guys know that I love to watch YouTube videos about students who were rather single parents or students who didn't have the best GPA or didn't have the best MCAT, things like that, getting into medical school. I love to see a transformation story and things like that. So I was just searching about pretty much non-traditional medical students and their lives and things like that on YouTube, and I came across something called Pre-Med Strategies, and it was a woman who was talking about, it was a video titled, "You're Never Too Old to Go to Medical School." So of course I clicked on the video and she's talking about how you're never too old to go to medical school and how medical students are no longer traditional medical students, go from high school to 4 years of biology to medical school like everybody usually did, and just how things aren't traditional anymore. And then I loved what she was saying, and I looked down in her description box and she had a website. So I looked at the website, and we're calling her the Med School Whisperer right now because she had an awesome website called Pre-Med Strategies, which I will link down below for all of you guys who are interested in med school who are not traditional. And basically what she does is she has consultations with people, and she discusses the fact that they're not traditional. She will go over your transcript. She's an OB. Before I get into that, she is a doctor herself. She's an OB doctor, and she's just has always just went into like helping non-traditional students get into medical school. So she finally created her own business where she's an OB doctor, and then on the side she helps non-traditional students get into med school, prepping for their MCAT, coming up with a pre-med strategy for being non-traditional and how to make your applications look amazing. So that was super duper exciting, and I'm just happy that God let me fall upon that. So I was researching that, and I went ahead and made a consultation with her that'll be next Friday. So I'm super excited about that. Basically, this is just going to be I might record it for you guys. I don't know yet. It depends on how long it's supposed to be and everything. But it's supposed to be just me and her talking about my whole situation, being an ultrasound tech, an x-ray tech, the college that I have done, the courses that I need to take, and kind of coming up with a pre-med strategy for me. And of course, these actual strategies cost, and I'm not quite sure how much they cost because I didn't see any prices on there, but this is just a consultation and a first time meeting between us where she's going to tell me kind of like how much it would cost, what I could look forward to. It tells you a little bit on the website, as you can see in the link down below, about how her different programs work. I can't really remember the names of the programs right now, but I do know that one is like you have a 30-minute phone call with her once a month for 6 months, or different types of things, and she has different types of programs for different steps. Like for me, I want to apply for med school within the next 1 to 3 years, and that's like one of her programs. Then she has like a 4 to 6 year plan, another program, things like that. So I'm super duper excited about that, and then I fell upon that. So I wanted to talk to you guys about that in case you guys are interested in med school, and if you're a non-traditional student who doesn't fall into the category of from high school to biology to med school like most of them do, because like she said, and like a lot of people say, there are no longer a lot of traditional med students anymore. A lot of them have families, a lot of them are older, a lot of them started even undergrad later than most, a lot of them had a change of career choices, a lot of them went from nursing to being a doctor. There's so many different ways to get to that place. So it was awesome, and I wanted to tell you guys about it. So my birthday is coming up, and I'm super excited. I don't usually do much for my birthday, but I'm turning 23, so me and my best friend are going to Memphis for my whole birthday weekend, kind of into the next week. So I'm super excited about that. Usually you guys know that I'm pretty reserved or kind of more shy and introverted, but when I get around my friends and my family and people that I know, I'm definitely a lot more outgoing, and I love to try new things. I'm the one who always wants to try things that other people are afraid to try. I'm like, let's go do it, because I think I have more confidence doing it when I'm with people that I love and trust and have a good time with. So I have decided that I wanted to try what's called strawberry lipo. Now, backstory: after I had Kaden, I had a lot of trouble losing like stomach fat and like just weight in my stomach area. I guess I can lose weight everywhere else, but I always have that pudge and area in my stomach that I just hate. So I didn't want to go through the knife and do like liposuction, all those different things, but I came across a little cosmetic procedure called strawberry lipo. Definitely what it does is it's FDA, oh my god, it's an FDA approved treatment, and they put lasers over your stomach, and what it does is the lasers open up the fat cells and let them drain pretty much, and then it drains into your lymphatic system and out of your body. and it's supposed to be in conjunction with a healthy diet and with exercise. So it's kind of like in addition to healthy dieting and exercise, it's not going to be your get fat quick scheme type of get thin quick scheme type of thing, but it's supposed to be just a helpful procedure. So I wanted to try something different and try this. So I already made my appointment. It's going to be in Atlanta, and she's going to come with me and film for me, so I'm super excited about that, and I'll definitely show you guys and see if it works or if it helps with working out and stuff. But basically, like I said, they wrap the lasers around your stomach or whatever your problem area is. The lasers don't damage your fat cells. They don't destroy them. They just open them up and allow the fat to drain. And yeah, it's supposed to be, like I said, in addition to a healthy diet and exercise. So what I'm already doing, just a little add-on to see if that'll help me get rid of some of the lower belly fat that I have since having Caden. So I'm super excited about that. And we just have an amazing trip planned. I'm definitely going to miss Caden because I'm always around him, but it's definitely nice to get away sometimes. So I will be calling him every 5 seconds and seeing how he's doing. But it's going to be an awesome trip. It's going to be from the Friday before my birthday all the way until that Tuesday. We already have our hotel. We're also going to be going to the Mayfest in Memphis. I used to live in Memphis, actually Millington, Tennessee. There was a Navy base there. I lived there when I was younger. I was a cheerleader, just like I was in high school. And yeah, I used to live there when I was little. So it's going to be nice to go back as an adult and see how much things have changed. I already looked up different places. Like when I was younger, we used to go to the Peabody Place, which was like a mall there. It's no longer there. There was a church that we used to go to. I don't know if you're familiar with Bishop G.E. Patterson. He was a preacher who was on TV and all these different things. He passed away, and they now have a new preacher and stuff like that. A lot of places that I used to go to are no longer there, so it's kind of nice to go back and kind of see different things. When I was younger, I used to go to Mud Island every Sunday after church. That's still there, so I'd like to see if I remember it or if it looks different than when I was younger. So that's going to be exciting. We are planning on getting some good barbecues. If you guys know where we can get some good barbecue at, let me know down below. We're taking some tours and different things like that. I'm definitely not a drinker, like a big drinker or anything like that, but we found like a cocktail tour that's supposed to kind of take us around town and show us different foods, and then a mixologist will kind of tell us how they make their drinks and stuff like that. And I thought that'd be kind of different or whatever, so we can just kind of see what that's about and find some food, mainly food. So I also found a restaurant that is above BB King's, I think his club or something. I'll have to look it up. I can't think of the name of it. It's like Ida Bena or something like that. I'll put the name of it wherever, and that's where I want to have my birthday dinner at. I want to dress fancy and do something totally out of the box for me. Nowadays, you don't really go a lot of places where you have to dress up to, so I think it's going to be really fun and cool to go to an upscale restaurant because I've never really been to an upscale restaurant. I don't consider Red Lobster upscale anymore, so if they're not upscale, I've never been to an upscale restaurant. So it's going to be nice to put on a fancy dress and some heels and do my makeup full on, do my makeup and dress up and have a good time. And it's gonna be a nice girls trip and a fun getaway. And yeah, so I'm just super duper excited about that. I'm definitely gonna be vlogging while I'm there. If you guys want to see vlogs, let me know down below, because I'm not gonna vlog for you guys if you guys don't care. So if you guys want to see the vlogs for the treatment, you want to see vlogs out of town and the Mayfest and all that, make sure to tell me down below that you guys want to see vlogs for that, and I'll make sure to get those out there. I have some videos planned. I know you guys are like, she always has videos planned. I really do, but I've been trying to get things together. I finally got my laptop back from Best Buy. It took them forever. Every time I checked on it, it wasn't done yet. They were waiting for parts, and I finally got my laptop back. The screen is fixed. Everything is great, so I'm able to really film and edit for you guys. I've been doing these vlogs because it's easier for me to edit on my phone. I have nothing else to edit on, but now I have something to edit on, so I'm super excited about that. So I'm going to go ahead and look and see if there are any questions that you guys have that I can go ahead and answer in this video, and then I'm going to sign out and try to find something to do. Okay, so I do have a few questions from Nafisa Scott. If you guys don't remember, she is the awesome winner of my last giveaway. So she said 2 things. First, I would love updates on your undergrad process. So updates on my undergrad process, I told you guys I'm getting kind of like a little coach or counselor next week to kind of give me a pre-med strategy on what I need to do and things I need to do to make sure my application is up to par for applying to medical school within the next 1 to 3 years, hopefully within the next 1.5 years or so. I'm taking chemistry this summer, prayerfully. Right now I'm taking chemistry. It starts on May 11th. I'm excited about it. I need to get prayed up about it because chemistry was hard for me, but now that I've kind of taken it a little bit, I think I'll have an edge up going into the class because I know what to expect and I kind of know the process of the information. So I might have a leg up on some of the other students, or just not even the other students, but on myself. I might have like a leg up on the information, so it might be a little bit easier for me to understand. But yes, I'm going to be taking chemistry, and I also have 2 classes before I graduate with my Bachelor's of Radiation Science. So I'm super excited about that. I have to take 1 more class in my capstone. They both start sometime in May, and I think they end in June or like maybe early July. I have to look it up. I'm not near my desk right now. But yeah, so chemistry, I'm taking chemistry to go towards my med school. And I'm also taking 2 courses to finish out my bachelor's. So I didn't want to add too many courses because I didn't want to add like chemistry and biology in the summer, and then I have 2 more classes for my bachelor's because that's just way too much for me. The whole 4 classes thing when I'm trying to get into med school has been a little bit too much for me. So I'm kind of edging back and making sure that it's quality over quantity, and I'm making the A's that I need to make in the sciences in order to have, I truly want a 4.0 as my science GPA, and not worry as much about the other GPA, because honestly my GPA is probably about a 3.2, so still a good range, but probably not as high as I would want it to be, making me even more a non-traditional student. Okay, so along with that, what are your studying techniques? Whew, that's a hard one. I have a video about studying. If I remember what the video is, I will link it somewhere up in here. Maybe I'll put a card up in here, or I'll link it down below, but I'll try to link it somewhere. But something that I love to do studying, I told you guys about flashcards. I really do use flashcards for different things. I definitely separate myself from everybody and everything. Sometimes I like to go to Panera and sit in the corner with nobody there, Starbucks in a corner with nobody there, my house with nobody around, because I do way better in silence and like truly focusing. So a big thing I like to do is have a show that I want to watch and kind of reward myself. It's something that we do with like Caden too. Like if we want him to do something, we might have him do that thing we want him to do, and then reward him by letting him play with something. That way he's going back and forth. The same way for me as an adult. Like if I'm working on something, then I reward myself with like 30 minutes of watching Chicago PD, or like a show that I really like. And we just kind of go back and forth. Because I know you work and go to school. Okay, the second is, I applied to an ultrasound tech program here in northern New Jersey, which is one of only 2 programs in my area. I was wondering, was it hard to get into your program? My GPA is pretty okay, but I was curious of the odds I might have getting in. Thank you in advance. Sorry, bad reading. But my GPA, it really wasn't about GPA for my school, I don't think. My GPA has always been okay. It's never been amazing, but it was okay, just like you said, pretty okay. It really wasn't about GPA as much as it was about me having a degree in radiation, or having a degree in x-ray, because it just gave me kind of a leg up in the program, because they knew I had all the classes that I need, and I learned all of the core things that I needed. I already learned, if that makes sense. I'm trying to get the words out. The anatomy, patient care, the things that you would need to be an ultrasound tech, I'd already taken. So it was more about having the classes than having those certain grades. So when they asked me for like I'm losing my words now. When they asked me for all your grades, transcript, oh my gosh, when they asked me for my transcript and I gave it to them, they were more happy to see, look, she's taken all the classes plus more that she would need to take to be in this program, and she passed them all. Not quite sure if they really cared too much about the grades. So it's more about having the classes that you need. Of course, I'm speaking for my institution. I don't know how yours works, but for mine, it was more about she's taken these classes and she's passed them, not that her GPA was amazing to get in. So I hope that answered your question. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Like I said, make sure to let me know if you want to see vlogs of my birthday weekend trip. Let me know any questions that you guys have for the next vlog, and I will see you guys very soon. Like, rate, comment, and don't forget to subscribe and share these videos, guys.